Okay, so major card number 6 is the Lovers, which astrologically is Gemini. And I'm going to start with the keywords that I chose for the Lovers, which is duality, choice or choices, and mirror or mirroring. So for me, the Lovers card, I prefer Lovers cards that have 3 people or 3, I like that. I like having that third person. If you look in the Tarot de Marseille, it's the images with, usually the male in the middle, and then there's 2 women on either side. So it's sort of that, for me, that represents the choice aspect of the Lovers card. So in this card, there's the girl, and she has her date, and there's an older lady that is next to them, and I believe this painting title is actually called The Chaperone, which I think is pretty funny because it looks like the lady in the middle is being kind of sneaky, like she's kind of flirting with her beau, or maybe somebody that she's dating, and the grandma is kind of chaperoning them, so she's kind of being sneaky and like getting away with something, which I think is kind of cute. And I also like that when it comes to the word choice, the Lovers card for me is a reminder of who we choose to have relationships with, right? So who are we choosing to spend our time and energy on or with? And that is usually a pretty important question, because the other keyword that I chose is mirror. And that is specifically because the people that we choose to have in our life are a direct reflection of ourselves, right? And these people that we surround ourselves with mirror ourselves back to us, right? So it's that idea of, oh, well, if we're hanging out with the wrong crowd, that reflection is probably going to reflect back to us things that are not so great, right? Or maybe the person that you are currently in a relationship with is mirroring back to you aspects of yourself that you're not aware of, right? And sometimes that can be sort of upsetting or conflicting, because we sometimes can project our own insecurities onto someone else when really all they're doing is mirroring our insecurities back to us. And that is what is upsetting. So it's something that we have to think about ourselves and work on to try to work past, why we feel that way or why we do these certain things or whatever. But I also think in the same way that people that we have in our life that are really good and they treat us really well and we have a good time with them and they make us really happy, I feel like that's also a reflection, right? Because when we're with those people, that's what we project, right? We project that happiness and we mirror back to them the happiness that they bring to us. So I just really think that the Lovers card is very much about that duality, which is the other word that I chose as well, I think. Yep, duality. So it's just something to kind of consider and think about. I also happen to be a Gemini, so I am very, very, very comfortable with duality. I think that 2 things can be true at the exact same time. I like to see all sides of every situation, whether it agrees with me or not, whether it's my belief system or not. I really like to research and understand all the aspects of every situation or every idea that I can find, because I really feel like that helps me consider different ideas and opinions, and then it helps me decide what am I reflecting back, right? If I have all of this knowledge and information and I behave a certain way, how is that mirrored back to me? like from the outside world and my outside relationships. So anyways, and again, I really just, you know, artistically, I really like how this card has a lot of purple color in it. I feel like purple is very much sort of like a spiritual color for me. It very much represents the major arcana as a whole. I always feel like the major arcana has a very purple type aura about it. So I really liked, you know, how it kind of had the colors in this card. And I also liked how I thought it was kind of cute how she looks like she's kind of being sneaky, you know, with her lover, and, you know, getting away with something, you know, maybe she's going to steal a kiss or something, or maybe she's just being flirty. I don't know. I just think it's really cute. So anyways, those are my thoughts on the Lover's card in the Pensive Path, and I hope you're enjoying this video series so far. It's actually been really fun for me to create, and I can't wait to keep going. So we'll go to the next card.